flying high. Okay, so welcome back to my channel again. So we discuss related to how to improve our spoken English. This video related to beginner. So I have few questions for you. So if you allow me, so may I ask?
Yes, definitely. Why not? You can.
लेकिन एक सेकंड
Okay, so how was your today? First you say, and then we dive into the question.
Yeah, it's been good so far. Everything is going in my way. And what about you?
Yeah, my day was, very productive, and I'm very productive girl, so that's why my day always,
Okay.
very well. Okay, so without any further delay, let's start this video. Okay, so first question, let's talk about why speak English feel difficult for any learner.
Okay. So when it comes to English or it comes to any other language, it's very important. First of all, why you are learning language. That's very important. You have to be, the purpose behind your learning. Okay. Suppose I'm learning English because I want to be a professor. That's the reason. Okay. For that reason, I'm learning, I'm practicing, and day by day, I'm improving myself. So your purpose to you want to be a famous, you want to be viral. That's the reason you are learning. First of all, the beginners should set their goal, set their purpose, and thereafter they will work toward their goal. Yeah.
Okay, so you have any tips? So please share.
Okay. Uh, it's for beginner. Okay. If you are a beginner, you have to first of all you set your goals and strategies. Okay. You have to practice. Okay, you practice how to reading a book, how to pronounce words, and how to get new ideas in new conversations, how to how to practice the vocabularies. These things are very important nowadays because communication isn't only speaking. Communication means your entire body. You have to be that much capable to speak. Okay, nowadays most of people are struggling to speak even single word. And you know the status of India as well. I'm not talking about other countries, and you know that India is suffering from these current issues. So for that, most of people are doing conversational videos nowadays. Nowadays, everyone wants to become a YouTuber and these kind of things, just because to increase their knowledge in English. Everyone nowadays struggling to learn English. So that's very important. Everyone in this field. So you have to be class apart. Means you have to be look different from everyone. So you have to practice that much, and that's very important. That's all.
Yeah, you cover each and everything. Thank you for suggesting. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's my
dive
pleasure.
into the another question. Yeah. So
That's
are you
great.
interested to go for another question?
Yes, definitely. Why not?
Okay. So why do so many people struggling with fluency?
Okay, so fluency doesn't mean you speak relentlessly. Fluency means you have to convey your ideas clearly without any pauses, without any flaw. Okay, that's called fluency. But nowadays, people assume fluency is a speaking relentlessly. It's not like that. In fluency, you have to take care of your articulation. While you articulate, articulation is very important. These two muscles are very important. If I'm saying delight, so it sounds like, because as a random, as a normal speaker, he can say delight. But as I'm a professional trainer, as I'm a trainer, I can say like this. It's a delight, like this way. So that's very important. You have to convey your words. You have to convey your thought process, everything in a correct way. That's called the fluency. That time your body language and everything should be in a proper line. That's called fluency. But nowadays, people assume like it's you can go and throw difficult vocabularies and difficult vocab. So it's not like that, in my point of view. And I don't know about others people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay, so you have any questions, so please you ask, and I have on our question. Okay, so
Yes,
please you ask,
definitely.
and
I will
then
definitely ask
definitely.
you questions. Yes, definitely. I will ask you question. Okay. So I haven't seen your, I've seen your lot of videos and a lot of shorts. And in this video and these kind of videos, you mentioned that you want to be a viral and you want to go TEDx to throw a speech and whatever these kind of things you have, and you set these kind of goals. Okay. So my question is to you. Okay. So how do you motivate yourself to remembering these things every day?
Okay, so you ask very good question. I appreciate you. In my area, because really I want to become a fluent speaker, and sometimes I'm making mistake, because make mistake it's part of our journey, because without making mistake it's not possible to learn any language, and this is our second language, so it's part of.
Yeah.
And another thing why I'm interested to go for TEDx, because I'm facing lot of struggle. Earlier, you watched my video, so I want to become a famous person. And another thing, this why I want to give speech only English, because since my childhood, that times I'm too young, so that times in my surround, no anyone is speaking English. Hello, are you there?
Okay, that's good. It's really amazing.
Yeah. So
Okay, so
that
my next question is to you. Have you ever thought to give up your all the goals?
Okay, so in my side, I never ever give up my all the goal, because while I'm making like small goal and big goal, so that times I'm stick my goal also, and I'm following also consistency, because without consistency, never achieve your goal. So first you make small consistency, and then definitely you achieve big consistency, like related to you. Every day you read book, and so first, while we read, so at that times we feel like, I'm not interested to read this book. And then again you read again, like reading practice, and listening practice, again and again you are doing lot of practice, so you will definitely achieve your goals also. And I give one example related to, you know in my side, I'm very
Okay.
consistency girl. So every day I eat, morning times uh, I ate only raisin and almond. It's my breakfast. So I make consistency, just because I know what I want to. So that's why, you every day make consistency, you feel definitely feel motivated, because depend on person to person. Okay. So this is my answer. Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. And yeah, we should no, we should make our schedule totally disciplined. Okay. It's very important, it's very helpful for our daily life, day-to-day life. Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay. So I have another question. So I may I ask?
Yes, definitely. Why not?
Okay. So how to make these habits a part of your daily life?
Okay. So are you asking about how to make of habit English speaking environment or these kind of things? Okay. And
Yes, yes.
yeah, let me tell you one thing. No, you know that what's your goal. Okay. Okay, I would like to give you one advice to you. While you're speaking, you have to think about only English. No, you definitely, it's natural. Okay, it comes to mind, it comes into your mind, naturally. You don't need to think about these things. Okay, you don't need to think about, yeah, I'm going to talk about these things, I'm going to talk about these things. Not like that. It's naturally, it's innate capability of a human nature. Okay. So for that, because nowadays the most of people are excuses, are complaints about, I don't have any environment and like this. But okay, let me tell you one thing. Whether you have good environment or not, you know that what's your goal and you have to work towards your goal. Okay, that's very important. But people are distracted from the main goal and they are shift their attention to the other things, which is unnecessary for them. Okay, so that's very important. And for that, we have to stick to our mind. We have to stick to our goal. We have to promise ourselves to do these things every day without any break in between. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So diving into the another question related to things. Sometimes what happen in our mind while we thinking English, or that times we while we thinking English, or that times our mind go stuck. So, okay, so this question like how to train your brain to think and speak in English.
Okay, so let me give you one example. Okay, if you really want to make something new the recipe, okay, if you want to make something new recipe, for that you have to adequate amount of grocery for that particular recipe. Okay, so
Yeah.
before any conversations or before any particular space, you have to prepare your mind. You have to, you have to read it more. You have to read a lot about that particular topic. When you put these things into your mind, you have a lot of content to share other people. Like this, before anything or before any speech, you have to practice at least 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Okay, it might be your body language practice, it might be your articulation, it might be your pronunciation, whatever. Okay, it's very important. People should have stick to these things and people should have practice like this. If you don't practice your mind, if you don't, make habits to your mind like this, you can't do anything. That's very important for everyone who is learning English nowadays.
Okay. So how to overcome our fear. Another
Okay.
like every person said like I know English, I read English, I write English, but while I'm speaking, so at that times I'm feeling like a fumble and I can't express myself. So how to overcome this kind of situation?
Okay, listen. If you're fumbling, you have to keep your pen within your mouth. You have to practice. Okay, you have to practice the words. Okay, if you practice like this, definitely you will overcome from these questions. Okay, like if I'm saying delight. Okay, delight. So like this, you have to practice through your pens. Okay, you have to keep your pen, within to your lips. Okay, like this, you have to pronounce like this. If you pronounce like this, definitely your fumbleness will definitely uh, reduce. So you have to practice like this. There are a lot of
Okay, and
exercises are
here
there. You have to practice tongue twister and a lot of things. And if I talk about the fear, you don't think about whom to are you going. You don't think about you. You don't need to the prior knowledge. Yeah, you have to prior knowledge about the professions, whatever you. But you don't think about that person's fluency. Okay, you think about first year first your capability. You have to work on your capability, not your work weakness that time. You have to show your capability, not your weakness. So you have to take care about these things. You have to take care of these things. Definitely you will come over it. Yeah.
yeah, that's good. Okay, so you have any questions? So please you ask.
Okay, tell me how's your days going nowadays and how you make you more productive nowadays. It's very important. Everyone's talking about productive, and so I don't believe productive, but like this, but you because you know that what's your goal and what you need to do. Okay, so it's very important. And how's your journey? How's your journey going on nowadays?
Okay. So if you talk about my journey, it was very nice and I enjoy my journey. Sometimes I feel also demotivated because it's a human nature, but that times, I focus my goal. oh my God, I have big goals. So first you work, not don't think negative. So
Okay.
that times, I again and again remind and again recall my thoughts. Don't think negative. You really wants to achieve your goal. So please, you work, Lavanya. Don't think negative things. And then I overcome my negative. And then again, because I jotted down my diary because I have lot of diary and because nowadays I'm learning English. So definitely because you when you feel like that kind of thing and you really want to overcome that kind of thing, so like you express yourself and you express on your diary, so definitely you easily
Okay.
overcome. So that's why
Yes.
I'm applying. And even, every morning nowadays, I'm very feeling productive. And I wake up sometimes 5 o'clock and sometimes 6 o'clock. And
Okay, that's
then,
great.
I follow shadowing practice also, and I'm follow read out loud. So that kind of, practicing nowadays I'm doing because, without practicing, it's not possible to achieve that. It's a big goal. It's not a small goal because English it's a global language,
Exactly.
and because because you are a English literature student, so that's why. So it's a big goal, and you really want to achieve. So you make a plan how to learn this language. So definitely, it's not a big deal. Easy really wants to achieve your fluency. You really wants to learn this language. So it's not big deal. First, you make small goal, and step to step, you definitely one day you will achieve your goal. So that's why I'm not feeling that kind of like overthink. And sometimes I'm feeling, oh my God, it's a like a beach, it's a like samundar. How can I um,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
find those kind of words, so that times I said I want to only fluent speaker without any making mistake, that's it. And I achieve only simple vocabulary. I didn't want to go for higher vocabulary because simple English it's best. While you are speaking simple English, so every people you know watch our video, making like difficult words and difficult
Yeah, it's
vocabulary.
convenient for
So
every level.
yes, because so people that
Exactly.
time they not interested to watch your video because every nowadays every people learn this language. So first you making like simple sentence. So it's helpful for beginner also and I also
Okay.
because first I correct my level and then definitely
Yes, that's pretty cool idea
yes
you
we are
have.
discussing.
Lavanya, I have been watching your video since from since 2 months, and you improving a lot day by day. You adding new vocabularies in your video, and your way of explaining, your way of describe the words, your way of describe the situation is amazing, and it's really commendable, Lavanya. You are doing such a great job nowadays, and keep it up.
Thank you. Okay, so Kumar, we already talked 18 minutes. So if you allow me, so wind up the session.
Yes, definitely. Okay.
Okay.
So have a good day.
So
Bye bye. Take care.
yeah, bye and take care. Yeah.